Hello everybody, welcome to AstroEdify. Today we are going to discuss about Venus in 4th house in astrology. So what kind of general results we can expect if Venus is in 4th, positive and negative both. And this is considered generally a very good situation for Venus to be in. It confers a lot of auspicious results, whether it's with respect to your career or personal life. But at the same time, if it is afflicted, it has a propensity to create negative results as well. What are those issues that we will discuss, and what are the remedies for them, that also we are going to talk about. So let's start this video. If you want to book a consultation for yourself, you can go on this website. The link is shown in description. Now, first of all, we'll discuss the condition of good Venus in 4th house. So by good Venus, I mean that Venus is in own sign, exaltation sign, friendly sign, in yoga or conjunction with Kendra or Trikona lords, and at the same time it is not totally combust. Then the zodiac sign in which it is sitting, the lord of that sign should be strong and well placed in the chart. And last but not the least, that is sun, moon and ascendant lord must be strong and well placed, because they govern the inherent fundamental strength of the entire chart. If sun, moon and ascendant lord are weak and they are not well placed, making any doshas in the chart, no matter how good or exalted or well placed your other planets are, you won't find and see expected results from those planets even if you run their dashas. So you have to understand that sun, moon and ascendant lord must be checked as a base for assessing any horoscope. So the more these situations which I discussed, they are going to be there. Venus will be considered in a really good situation in 4th house. First of all, 4th house is a really good house for Venus, because here Venus and moon, both these planets, they achieve directional strength. And if they are in well placed signs, then they make a strong Raja Yoga, which also gives quite good results in life. So first of all, understand that Venus in 4th house will enhance the elements of the 4th house, and it is generally a good situation for giving all kind of material pleasures in life. So in general, it shows that because 4th house is your family, so 2nd and 4th house of if it is strong, or 9th house if it is strong, then it shows that it gives you generally a birth in a good family, a well-to-do family, and a family from where you can get not only the monetary support but also emotional support, a good upbringing, a close bond. So that kind of thing can be seen. Now Venus in 4th house is a very good situation for giving good upbringing, good childhood, a close relationship and a loving, caring relationship with the mother, because 4th house is mother. Then it protects the person from general suffering of the life. So logically also, if you see, because if a person is born into a good well-to-do family, and even if your family has limited means and resources to provide you, but they do their best and they give you all kind of moral, emotional support possible from them, then it protects you from any kind of suffering in the world which people go through. So whether it is financial struggle or crisis, whether it is living under privileged I'll say situations, circumstances where person has to fight for their daily survival. So that is the one of the biggest suffering possible, and it protects you from that. So it is a really good situation for Venus to be in. Then it also shows that 4th house is emotions, Venus is emotions. It can make person emotional, empathetic, caring, compassionate, family oriented. Now it does not mean that person is not going to be focused towards career, because Venus looks at 10th house. But here it means that whatever you do, whatever you work, whatever you earn, it is the sole goal, the primary agenda behind that is to have security, safety, for providing for the family, that kind of thing. So money is important, and because money is important to feel secure rather than being a greedy person, it shows that money is important for feeling secure. A home is important for feeling secure and safe, and here it is important, it becomes very important for a person to feel happy and content when they have a good home. And Venus, if it is strong in 4th house, it gives you good homes, good properties also to live in. But at the same time, it is a good situation for bringing fulfillment of material desires in life, whatever it gives you material progress and material pleasures and fulfillment of material desires. So natural I'll say inclination or liking will be seen towards Venusian things. So what are those? They are like food and clothes and fashion, jewelry, vehicles, travel, tourism, living in good houses, vacations, luxuries, art, beauty, culture, relationships, family, marriage, all those things. That is what Venus is. The person seeks love through them, satisfaction through them, contentment through them, and Venus, if it is in a strong situation, it gives those things, the fulfillment of those things as well. So it means that it is that is why it is considered a really good situation for fortunate, blessed life, where you don't have to struggle too much, where you get resources, and where you get opportunities to move ahead in life, fulfill your desires, whatever they may be. So that is the good situation of Venus in 4th house. Then it also is a good position for making person creative and artistic. You have to see other yogas for that. It won't happen always. Not everybody with Venus in 4th house is very creative. No, Venus in 4th house has proximity to enhance creativity in the person. But you have to see other combinations. Moon, Mercury, Venus, and 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 7th house, they must be strong. Then only we can say that okay, the person can have high creativity, artistic skill sets, imagination, all those things. Now another point here is that this is also a good situation for marriage and family life. So it gives you sukha. Sukha means happiness, peace, satisfaction, contentment through family, through marriage, through relationships. You have to see other yogas for marriage and relationship. I have made several videos upon that. You can watch it in the playlist of the channel. But in general, Venus, which is very important Karak planet for marriage and relationships for everybody, if it is strong in the 4th house, it can give a good family life, happy married life. Then 4th house is land and property. As I already said, it is a very good situation for giving vehicles and lands and real estate properties or inheritance. Then there are various areas for which Venus becomes very good for education or career. It can be, first of all, they will be related to any work related to land or properties or real estate, interior design, architecture, civil engineering, anything like that. Then food and agriculture, because that is also 4th house. Hospitality, transportation of all kinds, any kind, person working in any capacity in any area of transportation, roadways, airways, railways, whatever, waterways, it's up to the chart, but Venus can bring that. Then supply chain, logistics, fashion design of all kinds actually. Fashion design, interior design, I already said, graphic design, product design, those kind of things can be seen. Clothing industry, fashion industry in general, so clothes, cosmetics, textiles, beauty, styling, parlors, saloons, jewelry, perfumes, footwear, these industries can be seen. Then healthcare, medicine, fitness, media, acting, entertainment, music, writing, mass communication, marketing, advertising, public relations, teaching and education sector, anybody who is in family business, that is also seen with 4th house. Water related works, like bottling plant for example, or water infrastructure, people who work in water department, sewage department, those kind of things, water related works, irrigation department for example. It can show FMCG industry, fast moving consumer goods industry, beverages, alcoholic, non-alcoholic drinks, all those things. So generally Venus is conducive for these kind of areas. And also 4th house Venus is also good for public service and social work. Social work is also seen with 4th house Venus. Then here for Venus the social validation becomes important. And when I say social validation, first will be the validation of the family, then the other people in society. So it becomes important that for a person that to feel that I am worthy of something, and I have some I'll say skills or whatever. When people appreciate them, particularly when they get a recognition from their family, if they don't get that, then they can seek it from the society, but social validation becomes important. So Venus in 4th house generally can give these good results which we discussed. Now what if Venus is bad? So Venus is bad, by this I mean that Venus is, let's suppose, in affliction. So it is an association with the Sun, Mars, Ketu, Saturn, Rahu, and 6th, 8th, 12th lords in a bad enemy signs. Debilitated, but no cancellation of debilitation means no Nij Bhanga is happening. And it is in deep Papakartri Yoga, total combustion while being in bad signs, in Mrityu Bhaga situation. The Lord of zodiac sign in which Venus is sitting, that is badly placed in the chart. And at the same time, if Sun, Moon and Ascendant Lord are not good, they are also negative, not well placed, the more Venus will lose its strength, the more it will create a lot of problems in the 4th house now. So what are those issues which we can see if Venus is not well placed? But you have to understand that all the things which I am going to tell now, you have to take it as a source of information. Don't jump to conclusions. See the other planets, the yogas, and judge the horoscope in entirety. Then come to conclusion that okay, this is how it can function. So first, if it is bad and afflicted, then what will happen? And in this you have to see the condition of Moon mainly, because Moon is the natural significator of the 4th house. So if Moon is bad, generally Venus won't function well. So what will happen, that either it can show that no privileged family background is there, a person has to struggle for money and basic necessities in life. So now the protection from the suffering of the world won't be there. It will be like there will be problems, there will be challenges. Person might not be born into a really good family background or which is very supportive monetarily or otherwise. But now they have to struggle, they have to work for themselves to fulfill their needs and desires and basic necessities. Or it can also show no emotional support from family. Even if your family has money, they can give you money, but there is no the family is absent. Mother is not present, father is not present, they don't have time. So that kind of thing can be seen. No emotional support from the family, no guidance from the family whenever you need them. Neglection, demoralization can be seen, or partial behavior. Like sometimes it is very common, parents tend to have partial behavior between their children. So that kind of thing can be seen. So any of these issues. Now, it can also induce, because 4th house is happiness and Venus is the planet of happiness. If it is bad, then one thing will be clear, that no sukha will be there. The sukha means no peace, no satisfaction, no happiness, no contentment. Whether what you get anything in life, if you get anything in life, still these things won't be there. So no matter how accomplished, how successful you are, the inner emptiness will be there, dissatisfaction will be there, detachment will be there, constant feeling of unhappiness will be there, inability to feel pleasure will be there. So that happens most of the time if Venus is bad in 4th house. Then it can create all mental issues. So all mental issues like concentration problems, demotivation, demoralization, self-esteem issues, mood swings, sleep problems, a person never feels happy or content, as I said. Then it shows poor decision making and anxiety, fear or depression, and any kind of other mental problems, whether it can create personality disorders or psychotic problems depending on the severity of negative yogas in the chart. Then it can also create a lot of troubles in home and family environment. So it becomes really bad for marriage and family life. So if other yogas for marriage are not good and Venus in 4th house is damaged, then what will happen? The sukha, I said, the sukha, the happiness will not be there from marriage and family life. So whether it is your wife or husband, the spouse, partner, what I say, the relationship with them does not function. The relationship with mother does not function well, or troubles to mother. Mother might be absent in life, or mother might have passed away early in age. A kind of environment in home which is really frustrating, suffocating and depressing and not peaceful at all. So that kind of thing can be seen. Then it can create all kind of problems in marriage, anything, marriage or relationship, whether there will be emotional distance, detachment, disinterest, isolation, neglection, poor emotional expression, boredness, dullness, coldness, isolation, distance, or no commitment, no love, burden. Some relations can be seen, or divorce or separation is common if Venus is bad in 4th. Then 4th house is assets and properties, as I said. So Venus, either the person will not be able to make assets like buy a property or a home, or even if they will be able to do that, they might lose it because of certain reasons in life, certain situations in life. Inheritance of family disputes because of inheritance, property matters, court cases can be seen. Then financial problems like not able to save money, or loss of gold, or loss of properties, or loss of land, or loss of money in anything can be seen. Then it can also show vehicular accidents, because fourth house is vehicles, so it can create yogas. If such yogas are present, then it can show tendency to have accidents while driving or going from one place to another in any vehicle. Then it can create bad company. Fourth house is people, so family also, but other people. So in general it shows either no company or bad company, which gives you bad influence upon your personality. Then if Venus is afflicted by Saturn, Mercury, Rahu, and Moon is also at the same time not good, then it can lower the element of emotions, and it will enhance the element of logic, but in a bad way. So in a bad way means person still has high material ambitions and desires, but now they can seek shortcuts for easy money. Greed, corruption, selfishness, lies, manipulation, illicit illegal activities, indulgence in them can be seen. So these are no doubt the extreme negative results of Venus in fourth, but you have to understand the variations will be there. All possibilities I have told you, but there will be variations. Most of the time we see mixed results, and sometimes we can see excellent results, because fourth house is a generally good house for Venus. And sometimes if other yogas are not good, they are not favorable, then we can say that okay, most of the time it is bringing negative results. So you have to just assess the chart in general, and then you arrive at a proper conclusion that okay, this is how it is functioning. Other than that, how Venus can function in fourth house, that I have told you. But if you are experiencing any troubles in fourth house, Venus, particularly on mental and other scales, health scales, then I've made video on that. Watch that video. The link is shown above in card section, given in description below. Follow the practical and astrological remedies mentioned in that video for weak Venus, Moon and Mercury, and you will see that if you follow that consistently, if you are experiencing any kind of issues, whatever they may be, you'll see quite a lot of improvement in them. So if you are new to my channel, subscribe below for posts and reels. You can connect on my Facebook page, Instagram and website. The link is shown in description. Otherwise, we'll meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye and thank you.